Hey G, how are you, G? Thanks for coming in, G. It may be nobody but me and you, G, because it's kind of late. But G, I'm over here at the hospital. I'm at the hospital tonight because Bae was supposed to do his he was supposed to do he's in the hospital. He's inside. I'm out here in the car. He had a panic attack, G. Ain't that crazy? He's doing better. Thanks to the two amazing channels that's in the building. He's doing better. Um, but he's inside of the emergency room right now. I just got off the phone with him. So he's doing a little better. But yeah, when he do his when he do his page, yeah, G, he I just spoke with him. They be so intense. Like this one right here was intense. So when he opened up his page, y'all, G, just come because he really, 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 really got to go through a lot. That's a lot for somebody. That's a lot. So this one right here was a little intense. I'm still a little nervous, but I just wanted to let y'all know the reason why he wasn't able to do his show today. But ain't nobody mad but the devil because the devil knew that he was going to contact some people, speak to some people tonight. Yes. Thank you, G. Yes, G. But people knew, I mean, the devil knew that he was going, free some people tonight. They was going to be able to get some understanding about the panic attacks and stuff. Yes. Right. Right, G. Yes, G. I think that channel going to be better for him because by him reaching out to people too, I'm thinking that he will be able to get some answers too because see he always searching. Let me move this thing. He always like researching and searching for people that have been through the same things that he going through. Well, not been through or going through the things that he going through. And when I tell you it's a lot, and just for me to to be with him going through it. Hey, G, wifey, and hey, keto girl. Hey, baby, how are you? But yeah, just to be around like somebody that had panic attacks and stuff. Like it's adrenaline itself. But this one right here was a little intense. And then when he had them, which I'm not gonna tell his story, I'm gonna let him tell it. I'll be able to tell, the experiences that I experienced with him. But I'm gonna have to let him tell his story on his page, and I'll be able to piggyback with him. I'll be able to piggyback with him, but I'm not gonna tell his story. But just know that they are very, very intense, and it's a lot that a person have to go through. Good to see you too, Keto, because we have been missing. We've been missing. We have been missing. Wifey. Yeah, he's a champ. He's a champ because that's a lot. I had little small compared to him what he go through, y'all. Like, and this is how he described it, which I know he gonna tell y'all on his channel. So I'm just gonna tell y'all a little bit. It's like you having a heart attack every time you have it, and his chest is tensed up all the time. You know what I mean? And for you to think that you having a heart attack all the time, like that's crazy. So it makes him like react crazy, like trying to not crazy, but react because he gets up and he jumps and he run. You know, I can't tell it. I have to let y'all wait for his page, and it's so crazy that he gave it a. He came up with his name tonight. He came up with his name to his page tonight because earlier we had a name that but he changed his mind, so he said he wanted to use another name. But the name is awesome, and he was planning on going tonight. But the devil was mad. You hear me? He was mad. But the blood of Jesus is against it. This page is coming forward. It's coming forth in the name of Jesus. And I mean, sometimes he could do like good for like 3-4 months and then don't have them. And then all of a sudden they just come out of nowhere. So like, yeah. And the hospital is packed. So I had to come up here and I had to give him, his shoes and some shorts and a shirt. So y'all know that his panic attacks is his panic attacks is they is something else. I'm just gonna put it like that. But I just don't want to do too much talking because I don't want to tell his story because he don't want to have to go through it. And I'm going through it too because just to see somebody that you love that's going through something and you can't really do nothing. And at that moment, trust me, they don't want you to do nothing. When they having that panic attack, they want to see a doctor. They don't care. They love you. They don't care about nothing. They want to see a doctor because at that moment they think that that's it for them. Yeah, you can't trust no doctor, but he done had so many studies and everything. And the more I talk, I be done told the man's story and I can't. So yeah, now Jesus is the doctor in the hospital, but I'm just talking about the ones that's in there with the little white jackets on and stuff. You know, so and we trust God before we trust any doctor. But at the end of the day, prayer changes things. And I'm just a true believer of that. That prayer changes things. I done seen prayers change a lot of things, change lives and things like that. So prayer changes things. I don't care what nobody say. Prayer changes things. And just like I told him, like it's gonna have to be some prayer, a lot of prayer, because you can have panic attacks and anxiety attacks, and you can come to the hospital sometimes. And it's so many people, y'all, that's been misdiagnosed that they'll tell you it's nothing wrong with you because nothing shows up. It's a silent, I don't want to call it a disease, but it's a silent sickness because it don't show up on paperwork. It does not show up. So it's silent, y'all. And it's sneaky. You know what I'm saying? It's a spirit. Because we was watching the movie The Woman in the Window on Netflix, and he was sitting down and he was drinking cranberry juice, and I could tell something was wrong, but I was giving him his moment because when somebody is going through their panic attacks, you got to give them their moment. So I really wasn't saying nothing, but I was watching him, and I guess he was over there trying to hold it down as much as he could, but before you know it, we had to go. And it's so crazy because we live like 3 minutes from the hospital. So we live like 3 minutes from the hospital. So, but it's just crazy that this silent thing, it doesn't show up. He have done sleep studies, and he done those recently. He went to like based on we live in a little small town. He done went to like the big cities to the doctors up there. They done did EKGs, CAT scans, and it don't show up, y'all. So at the end of the day, people, the doctors, because they don't see it, and if they don't study it, they don't know. So they would think that's like, you crazy. We don't see nothing. Just because you don't see it, don't mean it's not there. It's there. It's there. But y'all just keep Bae in prayer and just give him strength so he can be able to get this channel up. And this right here is more the reason right here that he need to get it up. But yeah, my nerves was tore all to pieces. I was going to come live a little bit early, but I had to get my nerves together because just like I said, if y'all know anybody that's dealing with panic attacks or anxiety, to the extreme, y'all just make sure y'all pray. Just pray for them because I get to see firsthand what it actually does. And when I tell you, it's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight. I got a story from when he had his first, and we done been together now almost 2 years, but when he had his first panic attack. Oh, what's up, cousin? How are you? The real ghetto gardener. I did not know who you was when you didn't change that when you change your name, y'all. That's my cousin down there. That's my cousin. He's my troll. That's my troll. But yeah, y'all. If y'all know anybody that's dealing with anxiety or panic attacks, you at work. I'm up here at the hospital, dealing with Bae and panic attacks and anxiety. So we up here at the hospital. And I was just telling my YouTube family what was going on. Thanks to the 7 amazing channels that's in the building, y'all. Give me a thumbs up. But so y'all just know that this thing right here does not show up on nothing. It don't show up. It don't show up on EKGs. It don't show up on CAT scams. If I'm saying it right, it don't show up. So the only thing that I can say is y'all just y'all know anybody that's dealing with it, and it's different types. And sometimes people be dealing with it, and they'll go to the hospital, and the doctor be like, "Oh, it's nothing wrong with you. I don't see anything, but just go home and get some rest." No, we need to get to the bottom of this thing because I need to know why my heart is beating out my chest. I need to know, like, why am I sweating and why does it feel like I'm having a heart attack? Just because somebody got to tell me something. No x-rays in the chest. Nothing comes up. Nothing. Nothing. This is something that, and it's a lot of celebrities too that baby watching that Charlamagne the God, y'all. He dealt with it.